The 3.7 Powertech, it is essentially the 4.7 liter in a V6 version, single overhead cam, cast iron black, aluminum cylinder heads, utilized from 2002 all the way up until 2012. Base model option in your Ram 1500s, was in your Jeep Liberties. I'll pop up some of the applications here. And since they are so similar, we will see the same issues in both of them. And the first thing we can name right off the bat is the issue with the valve seats. And this basically stems from the fact that when your aluminum cylinder heads get too hot, your valve seats will eventually drop out of them. This can cause a number of issues, from loss of compression to valve to piston contact to catastrophic engine failure. These engines are known to be sludge monsters. There are a number of things that can cause oil sludging. We will get to that in a moment, but one of the reasons why it's so important in this engine to make sure that your oil is clean and sludge free is because it utilizes hydraulic lash adjusters. So the condition of your oil is really important in order for these to operate properly. If you do have oil sludging going on, those hydraulic lash adjusters will get stuck. They can even become dislodged from their correct position. Some say that this is strictly a maintenance related issue, and while I do think there is some truth to that, there are other things that do cause oil sludging. So one of those things is pay attention to your PCV valve. Your PCV valve is responsible for helping to ventilate all those excess gases that aren't able to make it out through the exhaust. And if that valve does become clogged, nothing will be able to circulate through it, and that's going to lead to oil sludging. The other thing is that overheating obviously can cause oil sludging. So these engines are known to run hot. They are known to overheat frequently. Some say that it is in part due to a defect in the piston ringlets that tend to heat quickly and then give off excess heat, which eventually leads to your engine overheating. Some will say that the overheating tendencies of this engine is caused by the unreliability of the cooling system parts. And whatever the reason is, overheating is very bad for your engine. Overheating is going to lead to the metal inside your engine warping, which we all know is not good news. Oil consumption, oiling problems within the engine. Anytime you have lack of lubrication, that means you have increased friction, and metal is always very bad. While it is certainly not the worst engine out there, I think that since it is a V6, there are other V6 engine options out there that might be a little bit more reliable.